Welcome to AlbionTV presents the AO Daily Show, your source of real news in an unreal world, keeping you up to date on the latest news, events, and the great community of Albion Online. Today is Friday, the 18th of October, and I am your host, Shozen, and with me today is my co-host, Bogul. How are you doing today, Bogul?
Good morning, good morning. I'm doing quite fine. I've had a very interesting day. How about you? How are you feeling better? You were a little sick in the last few days.
Yeah, well, sick is a little off. I kind of threw out my back, and it just kind of put me in
Oh,
bad shape. But rest, relaxation, keeping the you know lying down a lot. I
okay.
did a lot of lying down. I feel a lot better, and
Great. Okay,
uh,
nice.
and I'm really excited to be back today. And I believe I'm even going to be feeling good enough to ZVZ this afternoon, and that's important, Bogle,
Mm,
because Squad is
okay.
back. I hear that Exion is worried that this isn't even Albion TV anymore. It's just Blue Army TV. But what he doesn't know is that we are no longer even Blue Army. That's just our guild name. We are, in fact, the Red Army, proving that we wear red better than anyone else.
Hmm.
F to Blue
That
Army.
sounds awfully a lot like guild gossip,
Yeah, that's just
which we
straight
have a lot
propaganda.
of today, but that's for the second part of the show.
Yeah, we got a
Is
lot
it?
of that, a lot of drama, a lot of gossip. It's a fun one, Bogle. I'm excited for today. We don't get to do a lot of these shows. There's been so little e-dating in Albion over the last few months that we just didn't have much to talk about. But thanks to Sorab,
Uh,
we've got drama. All right, but we do have some other things first. We have some official news, Bogle. We do, right?
we do, yes. We saw on Reddit that Mythosyria posted a little link, but I already mentioned it yesterday as well. We apparently have a new dev for mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Merkur went to the forums, introducing himself, saying that he will be taking over and looking at some of the development specifically for the mobile client of Albion Online. And with that, he releases a little mini roadmap for mobile and asks everybody who has tried out the mobile version to fill out a little player survey. And as part of our, how do we call this, relationship with these great people, I would like to plug this officially. So I posted it here on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
If you could do the great man a favor and fill out that survey, that would be highly appreciated, I think. If you read the thread I linked, you can also see the current plans for the mobile version. Yeah.
Let me see. I want to flash this up on screen. I had to get myself over to Carleone. I was very far away. I was in Limehurst. One of the events that I was watching yesterday, actually. A bit of news. Guys, did you know that Limehurst switched hands yesterday? I hate to interrupt on the mobile news, but Limehurst switched hands. It's no longer in the hands of Money Guild.
You streamed it, right?
Yeah, I
Yesterday?
did. Well, I mean, it streamed. I was
Mm-hmm.
not really there. I'm the one who hit the button, but I didn't cast it or anything. So
All
it's
right.
just
Okay.
you can watch it from Money Guild's perspective. I hopped around between the great Cargera and a few of the other guys in Money Guild who are very skilled at the game. Money Guild is not lying down Hurst. Lying down. This they're coming right back. They've already declared that they're attacking today. You can see the attack on the map. So
Mm-hmm.
in a couple hours, we should have another fight, which would be interesting. Maybe I will stream that as well. But I think I might be ZVZing at the time. Can't do both at the same time. Maybe I can poke Bogle. But let's get to this mobile thing. So there are some improvements to the UI planned, some
Mm-hmm.
new controls and performance improvements, but the most important is that they're looking for your feedback. So Exion, what you want to do is you want to go to the forum and then go, I want in. And if you go into the forum, I would just even go to this one right here where they have it and say that you want in. And they'll
Cool.
probably help you out with that. The people who are very interested in getting the mobile out there and tested.
We do have some other news that is quite big that we talked
News.
about yesterday on yesterday's show.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Mr. Dominic Müller, the person who was in the infamous Queen map update dev talk, go to the roundtable and release some information on the planned maps, the details there. That isn't available yet to the public, but on yesterday's stream, we showed these maps with the detailed, barriers between zones, the different tier levels, the different little icons where the castles are, where the outposts are, the siege camps, all these nice little details, the time zones. So in case you haven't seen that yet, we highly recommend watching yesterday's show. I'll try to find a link. Maybe Shozen can post it in Twitch chat as well. And then you can watch and listen to us talk about the details of the new map, including some speculation there. So we won't do that today because we have more stuff to get through, specifically community news. But actually, I just saw something in my notes, Chosen.
What do you got?
Something that was posted just a few hours ago.
Oh, yes.
By Eltharion.
That's
on.
Who is Eltharion? Because, every time you say it, I have to go, wait, who?
It's Robin Henkes, the game director and
yes.
CEO of SBI. He posted a little thing that has interesting wording that I just want to read.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think to some that might be news.
I think it is news.
He goes to the roundtable and says, the new standalone event season, which leads up to the new Outlands, will indeed feature some new mechanics, including the Zerg debuff mechanic previously discussed. And then there is some stuff that we can say. But either way, it certainly won't be a quote-unquote normal season.
Mm-hmm.
And more details will follow soon.
Yeah, I keep trying to give you guys as much info as I can while skirting along the edge of getting reprimanded here on this next season. Because, yes, I have said it before, it is a unique season. We will never see its like again. It's going to have some very unique... I know that's like, I just keep repeating the word, but like, it's just going to be different. It's in many different ways. And I know there are things that I want to say to you guys that I can't say about it, but I can say this: it's going to be shorter than a regular season. When will mobile be released? Mobile is already released in beta, and you can try it for the iPhone. I believe you can even try it. You have to sign up for the beta. When will it be released? I would guess sometime in the next year. I'm giving it a big ballpark. That's really unofficial. I'm just saying TM soon, maybe? Sorry for...
The thing I posted earlier today, the link to the mobile survey, has the roadmap for their mobile plans. Oh. And they're looking at putting it on the Google Play and Apple Store 2020, but that's a long time. So that's what we know. But you sort of killed the hype on the Eltharion thing. So
did I kill the hype on it?
I mean, we just got big news that this will be a event season.
Well, it's huge to me. Like, I've been saying that though for like a week. I mean, like maybe even a little bit longer than that. That this is going to be it's not just a season. It's a event
season, as it says.
It's event season. Like, and I can't go into too much of it other than you're really going to. It's not going to be so much about like the score to me. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's about doing it. Like, this is just going to be a thing that you get to do once. I know that people are already talking about, like, as we're going to get into later, we're going to talk about drama and stuff. And one of the things we'll talk about is how, like, player activity in some of these guilds has changed. And they say that they're going to go play some other games while they wait for the content to come out, and here's some stuff for you players in our alliance to do while, who want to stick around. I'm thinking a lot of these guys might want to come back for Season 8, even though they're The whispers around season 8 are, oh, that it's boring and I don't want to do it. I want to, just go play something else because blah, blah, blah. Season 8 isn't the new mechanics, right?
Well, some of them are apparently now,
Well,
right?
no,
That's what we just heard.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of information about people saying that. And I think there's a lack of information on season 8. And once the information starts coming out and you see that it is an event and it's not so much like a long season that's going to be drawn out and you're going to have to just get through the slogging of it, which often feels like the last third of almost every season. It's going to be different, and can I say that it's going to consistently change? I guess I just did. I said that. So there's going to be it's going to be interesting out there in season 8 for sure. And
I think we have to move on.
We have to move on before I say something else, right? Let's talk about some community news because I see Gugusta talking in chat right now. Yesterday, he sent me a link to the Beauty of Albion, which I believe, is this a contest or just a fun thread?
It's just a fun, nice-looking thread that you can throw up on stream. He started a thing on the forums where you can post some good-looking screenshots, basically. You can take off the UI and discover some of the hidden beauty of Albion, and there are really cool images on there that if you zoom in and showcase these, then it really gives another how do I say this, reason to pay respects to the art team of Albion, because they, in my opinion, are one of the underrated teams that don't get enough credit, that do a very good job. And this is just a nice showcase of pretty looking screenshots.
This is just you trying to get hype for your images, isn't it?
I only posted in one of the images, but
I don't know what what Fusion Bomb is doing here.
Some of these are like, hey, look at my thing, and then people go like, what? This is like pretty screenshots, and then, wow.
Look, I'm next to my mount.
Something.
Yeah, but let's look at some of these are good, because I gotta say, Gugusta has a series of these that are just really kind of slick, and I like them quite a bit, so.
Yeah, so that is something for you to check out, maybe even post in there if you have a nice looking one. We already mentioned that you can watch the Limehurst fight, and I think that is it for our official news. I guess I wanted to add one more thing.
Yes.
To the Season 8 discussion. We are told that the schedule and the exact dates and timing are supposed to be released before the end of Season 7. So that means within the next 7 days and 16 hours.
Okay.
Whenever that is, but within this time frame, we should have more specific news and dates in regards to Season 8 and what it will entail. Yeah, and I think with that, we are ready to move on to community news, drama, gossip.
Oh, well, first, let's get to some statements, because season is ending, right? And at the end of every season, we like to get a hold of a bunch of guilds. Bogul reaches out. How many are you reaching out to right now? Like 50?
I sent a message to I think right now the top 50 so far.
Plus you, I think you sent it out to Shelty as well. They're number 51.
No, because my messages were full, so I couldn't send more. Yeah. You can only send a specific amount of messages a day.
That's okay. I don't think you need to message Shelty. I think I got a response from them.
Yeah.